Hi, we are the Beauty Hags. This is a much requested video. Products under a £5. She went shopping.
Yes.
I trawled through all my favourites and looked at what was actually under £5. And it's harder than you think. We're going to do under £10 as well. You go first.
Okay, so I went to
Superdrug.
Boots, because there's a massive one near where I live.
There are high street drugstores, by the way.
And I went to Wilko.
Yep.
Which is kind of like a home store. And I was quite amazed by how many brands are in there, actually, that, like, name brands are in there. But I found some absolutely amazing things that I really loved. So the first thing, which I'm really into, is... Where's it gone? Here. Sorry, right in front of me. Olay BB cream.
I can't believe that's under a £5.
Yeah, it is. It was in Wilko.
That.
It was £5.
So is it on special offer?
Maybe on special offer, yeah. But it's...
Why do you love it? So this is the Olay Complete BB Cream, SPF 15 in a medium.
Because it's got a little glow in it. So I love a BB cream or a CC cream. I don't really find that much difference between a BB and a CC.
No,
it's all just like a tint, right? Skin tint. But this one has got like a built-in sort of glow, like a sunless glow,
and an SPF in it as
and
well.
an SPF 15, yeah. But you put it on, and it doesn't.
Her hands are already covered in makeup.
I know.
Right?
So are my jeans. Look, I got it all
I know.
here. And you put it on, and it just gives. Oh, I'll do it. Sod it. Right, so.
Oh, do you want a mirror?
All right. Don't put it on the double twiffle, like.
There you go.
Right, so
let's be professional about
it's like
this.
it just
doesn't give much coverage.
It's not about coverage. I think it's like a
glow.
really good primer.
Okay.
Right, so you put it on after your moisturiser.
Bearing in mind she uses it cosmetic CC cream, which is full coverage as
yeah, exactly.
as well.
But I don't use that with this. So this, I just used it the other day when I woke up and I hadn't had a great night's sleep and I was feeling a bit sort of like grey. And the weather was a bit miserable, and it just makes you look like you've been in the sun.
So does it come in light? I presume it comes in light, medium, and
different
dark,
shades. Yeah, this is medium.
Can I just say, people often ask me to recommend high street drugstore SPFs. Olay do the best SPFs.
I just think you can't
They really, really do. They do an SPF 30 and an SPF 15 or 20. They're both amazing as part of their normal moisturisers. They're really good. I wouldn't lie in the sun with them, but in terms of walking around in the day,
like
under your
city
makeup,
SPF.
they're brilliant. I'm going to start with amazing. If you've got dry legs or dry arms and you're coming out of winter and you suddenly look down. Do you ever do that thing where you suddenly take your tights off or your jeans off and you suddenly look down? For me, it's just that 3 inches above my jeans, below my jeans, above my boot, and you go, oh my God, I'm in a panic. This is absolutely brilliant. This is Neutrogena Deep Moisture Express Mist for dry skin, and it is so good, so light, so reasonably priced. Neutrogena do really amazing moisturisers anyway, but I absolutely love this product. If you don't like...
This is going in my face.
Sorry. Brand new and I've got to break the seal on it. But if you genuinely...
You have to twist it around.
Hold on, let me get this right.
The reason that I know is because
her husband uses it.
He uses it.
That's it. It's just gone all over me. That's it.
But it's lovely.
It's so nice. It smells classically of Neutrogena. It's a light serum loaded with humectants, and it's basically like a serum for your body.
It's
not
really
too heavily
good.
scented, and it's so nice. And
guys
can use
right?
it. So Dan uses it after he goes swimming every single day.
because he said his skin.
Don't have to rub it in. It's not oily. It's not occlusive, but it's also not sticky. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
for
I love that.
Dry shins, dry arms, really reasonably priced. Yay.
It's good as an after sun as well.
I would imagine so, yeah. Not had that heavily scented at all. 48-hour moisture, hydrates instantly. Love it.
It's really nice.
It's really nice,
like my
isn't it?
skin is...
You know, because you and I don't like body lotions at all.
No, I don't. But also it's the time that it takes to get them all on.
Whereas that goes in, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think I might take that on holiday with me. But I've started to get that thing, you know, as you get older and you look down and you're like, hold on.
New moles, do you mean?
No, it's more like the transparency of your skin changes.
Veins start to come through.
I'm sure it never used to be this sort of like weird.
Just you wait.
It's just another thing, isn't it?
Just another thing. Product number 2.
Okay, so what did I do then? Right, so I wanted a mask that
you love a clay mask.
Yeah, I do, because I'm very spotty or I'm prone to spots, and I like a clay mask. I like a mask to feel like a proper mask.
Yeah, you want it to be clay-based,
yeah.
set, go dry.
And I want to have to go like this.
Yeah.
And when I was a student and I had no money, like I used to use, and also my daughter wants to try one. And I have to be very...
She got bad skin?
No, but she started to get those, like, I think they just like the fun of it.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing whatever. But she started to get that, she's 10, so she started to get, and her friend came over last weekend who's also 10. She's got exactly the same thing. Tiny little bumps under the skin, for which I've started using the salicylic acid. Yeah. And actually someone asked me what was cheaper than Paula's Choice, and actually Biore is very good and reasonably priced for children.
Has it got salicylic acid?
Yeah.
I think Biore is a bit harsh for kids.
Really?
If I wanted a cheap salicylic acid, I'd go to the Inky List or the Ordinary.
Oh no, but they've got some really nice charcoal. She's giving the eyes, isn't she? Anyway, do you know what I love about that? Smell that.
Doesn't really smell that much.
It smells like cucumber.
It smells like clay.
It smells like cucumber. Anyway, I love it, and I think it's £2. It's got vitamin E in it. It's got really, it's got clay that's gonna, Caroline clay that's gonna draw out the impurity.
But Caroline's fine. I'm asking you to have that slap round my face. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's a 3 minute. It's got a 3 minute wonder, and I think it's actually £1.50 for this size. It's pretty amazing. If you can't quite stretch to that.
Off.
I'm not going to wipe it off.
No, aren't you? Okay, all right.
I was going to wipe it on your sofa.
I'm obviously cannot do an under fiver without mentioning
an under fiver.
Under a fiver. This is under a fiver.
You said I can't do an under fiver.
No, an under fiver without mentioning Primark. Oh my god, makeup remover cloth. It's the PS makeup remover cloth. It's £1.50. It's a microfiber cloth. It will supercharge. I should have given one to Renee the other day when I filmed with her Gotham Easter. It will supercharge absolutely every single cleanser you've got. It's the reason. God, do you know what? Can I just say they're
just don't package it open. But also, it's like don't put it in that.
Honestly, hand on heart, that is all you need. That will supercharge absolutely. It's got two different finishes to it, which a follower reminded me of the other day because I had no idea. One is super fine, one is slightly more deep in pile. Really, that makes no difference. That, even with water alone, will take all your makeup off, but I use it with a really good cleanser. Cream, rinse off cleanser. Don't spend a lot of money on cleansers. They go straight down the sink. Honestly, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And if you've got work surfaces made of granite, they buff them up a tree.
Also, can I just say, I've got a pair of white acne boots with scuff marks on. It also takes all the scuffs off your boots as well. Microfiber, that's why microfibers are used in kitchens and bathrooms as well as your face.
Yeah, it just makes things much shinier, doesn't it?
Yeah, including your face. You're next.
Okay, so what did I get? I went into, let's go to Sainsbury's. So Sainsbury's have this brand.
It's their own brand, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's called Sainsbury's Boutique.
Yes, and it's just relaunched, and I bought all of the things that I was interested
Careful with
in.
that hand, by the way.
The what?
That hand.
I thought you said the ham.
Careful with the hand.
The hand. And I bought all of the things that I wanted to try that I would normally buy. This is an HD powder.
Yes.
So By Terry have one of these, which is about...
Makeup Forever do one, and it's absolutely amazing. But if you've watched our videos before, we will tell you that loads of makeup comes from the same factory. It's a real... So don't feel like you have to spend loads of money buying a product. You can always get them on the high street. The packaging might not be as good, but you'll get a very good dupe on the high street. How much is this?
All of these products are under £5.
Okay.
All of them.
And
the
that's
whole boutique brand is under £5. This is the HD powder. So this
Illuminating finishing powder.
Yeah.
And where's that brush from?
This brush is... Oh, I love this brush. This brush is from Primark.
And is that under £5 as well?
£3. Yeah.
And it's called?
The Tapered Blush Brush. It's the only one of the brushes that they make, and it's obviously synthetic fibres, and it's the only one of theirs that I use. It's really good for giving you really sweeping
use it as a
sort
buff
of like...
brush.
Yeah, but all the
brush.
I don't tend to use too many brushes to do too many things because, you know, you end up with a bloody... But this I use...
of them.
Yeah. This I would use to put on that powder, but also probably I'd use it to put on... the bronzer. But the thing that I like about this brand the most of the products that I bought is this.
Good, you can tell you bought them because they're all sealed.
I know.
Okay, so now this is a dupe.
I haven't tried that one. This I love.
That's a dupe for what are those drops called?
Oh, the Cover FX ones.
Cover FX ones, and Iconic. So there's the bronzer.
Look at that. This is lovely. Actually, Beauty Pie have got one of these as well that I also love. You know, if you're shopping in Sainsbury's.
All over?
No, I put it here.
Let me have a look. It's actually very subtle. It looks like it's going to really be...
It looks very heavy.
It looks like you're going to look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, and actually you don't.
Which I'd also be fine with. Is he the one with the brain?
No, he's the one that hasn't got a...
Huh?
No, the straw... I don't know. Strawman doesn't have a...
One of them doesn't have courage.
Please join in the conversation. The lion doesn't have courage.
Yeah. The Scarecrow doesn't have a brain. And the Tin Man doesn't have a heart.
There you go, that's you.
I'd much prefer not having a heart. Yeah, that's nice. Under a £5, I like that one. That'll last for ages as well.
And that is called Boutique Illuminating Drops.
They've also got this really nice glittery eyeshadow. Look at that.
Oh, that's really nice,
isn't it? It's got a really nice.
Just a second.
It's got the purple pigment on it.
So that is a soft powder, but it's got that slightly sort of gel texture. That's really nice. Oh my god, that's so nice. That is called Boutique Metallic Eyeshadow Granules.
It's the colour though, isn't it? Look at that purple.
Beautiful.
It feels like quite sort of disco-y 70s, don't you think?
That's really nice. I do like that.
I know.
And what's interesting is when I turned that upside down, it didn't all come out.
No, this is like...
So it's got the sort of... It's got a powder, but it's sort of...
Pressed.
It's not even pressed. It's just got this sort of slightly gel technique to it that sort of keeps it in place.
Look at that. It's nice, isn't it?
Really? Is that what you had on anyway?
I had a little bit of it on, yeah.
Really nice.
Because you know you said you saw glitter on the side.
Yes,
yeah.
I want to know what colour that is.
Is it not
colour
on the bottom?
No. See, that's it. You turn it upside down and not that much comes out. That's weird, that is. That
Metallic granules.
Is the colour on the side? I'll put it down below anyway. Trouble is, if we don't wear our glasses, we can't see anything.
Oh no, the colour isn't on there. But it's a sort of, what I like about this one, because the thing is, if you're going to go for a smoky eye...
purple grey colour,
that's really good. If you're going to go for a smoky eye, don't use black. Because black is really easy to make mistakes with. Go for a darker grey,
dark grey,
blue,
dark purple,
green.
dark blue.
Oh, that NARS green. It's nice, isn't it?
I might have to steal that from you.
You can have it.
Thank you. Finally, I get something in return.
And I bought it. You get my friendship in return.
That's a really nice nude as well. That's their lip loving formula with vitamin C, chamomile, jojoba oil and peptides. And that colour is Mocha. That's their moisturising lipstick. Really nice, really nice. I'm impressed by those products.
I know, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. The bronzer's the only one I'm not that interested in.
Well, I think bronzer's
I don't really get that
generic.
wave. No, but I don't get that wave effect.
Which one?
I just want it to be all bronzer.
But I prefer that than a brick.
Oh, I don't,
you know, it's that
shimmer bricks. I don't get shimmer bricks at all. Next product to mention. I'm not a fan of oils. I've talked about this a million times before, but I'm not a fan of oils.
Oh, look at that! See,
yeah. No, I know, it's brilliant. It's the best. Go and get them. Sadly, they don't sell them online. But if you're going to use an oil, use a rosehip oil. And this is the Inculist rosehip oil. The Ordinary do a rosehip oil as well. I just think rosehip oils are loaded with natural vitamin A. And if you are in an emergency and your skin is super dry, you're suffering from retinol, you've got dry elbows, dry knees, dry lips, if you're going to keep one oil to hand, make sure it's a rosehip oil. And I think both the Inculist and the Ordinary retinol rosehip oils are very nice. Loads of people make claims about them getting rid of scars, and I don't know about that. But if you're in a situation where you're got dry lips, you've got a bit of a cold sore, you've got a bit of a dry scalp, bit dry around the nose, you've got a bit perioral dermatitis, and you just want something to hydrate that is calming overnight, retinol peel, perfect example. I think rosehip oil is the one to use. I would use it very often. That little bottle would last me a couple of years, but it's very nice.
A couple of years.
It would. It would. Seriously. It's incredibly rich. Be careful.
Yeah.
They're unscented.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
What, even though it's rosehip?
Yeah. Because it's the hip, not the flower.
Hip.
So it's the rose hip, hop, a hip, a hibbit, and a hip, hip, hop, but don't stop. It's the rose hip, not the flower. So they're unscented. You're next.
Our next, okay.
You go for simple. I love a bit of simple.
Like, if you want skincare that is, because we already talked about earlier how...
Somebody asked us, what moisturiser would you recommend? And we've both chosen our favourite moisturisers under a £5. You go first.
Yeah, and there's no point in spending money on moisturiser. I think spend your money on your serums.
I've now got a gold ear. The gold nose, because moisturisers just moisturise. Serums do the heavy lifting, and then you put the moisturiser
on top. This one I really like. It comes. It's I go for the rich. There's also like a normal, like a slightly light.
So this is simple, replenishing rich moisturiser, 12-hour moisturisation. That's interesting. You go for the rich because you've got oily skin.
No, but it's not rich. Like if you went and bought a premium brand, like a super premium brand, it'd be rich like you couldn't.
It's a lotion. It's not cream.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah, it's just it's unscented. It's incredibly moisturising. It does what you need it to do. There's nothing more that you need this to do
than
moisturise. And this was £3.
And my equivalent has 0 oils in it, and it is the ordinary NMF. And the NMF is a natural moisturising factors, which means it only has factors in it that are found in the skin that moisturise your skin, i.e. no oils.
Is this the one where it's... I think I've got this one at home.
I love that product.
Is this the surface one that you just put over the top? No, it's not the natural one. There's another one, which is...
You would love that. That would suit your skin so well, I can't tell you.
Let's have a go, shall
we?
Oh,
no, you can't put it on top of moisturiser. Put it on a leg or an arm or something.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really, really lovely.
The difference with this one...
It does say surface hydration formula.
Yeah,
so
I think it's the same one. That you put it on top of all of...
It always goes on after a serum. It's really lovely.
But I also love this. I always have something in my handbag that's for hands, or I've got like, I just feel a bit sort of, I don't know. Like I always have to
feel a bit.
Don't you? I do. Particularly before I go to bed. I use it before I go to bed.
I think before you if you keep moisturising with a really occlusive cream, I think you set yourself up for that feeling.
Well, it's like a
lip balm.
Lip balm, yeah. I had to get myself off of lip balm. I had to
and you should wean yourself off of things like that as well. Really occlusive moisturisers, unless you've got really, really clinically dry skin.
No, it's only for when I'm like post-winter, when I'm feeling a bit sort of...
You said to me you never use body moisturiser.
No, I don't. I wouldn't use it on my whole body. I can't be asked for that.
So just elbows,
just
hands,
where I'm feeling like really dry.
Legs.
Or before I'm going to fake tan.
Just on the bits.
Just on. Like, so before I was going to fake tan, I would use this around there, then on
your
here,
knuckles. Yeah.
And then there. Just little.
Heels.
Feet. All of those stuff. Like there. Before
what fake tan do you like?
Vita Liberata.
I like Vita Liberata.
That's amazing.
It's a great brand.
It's really good. Although I did try...
Oh my God, their body blur is such a great brand.
I know,
sorry,
it's the best.
Well over five, but I love that brand.
See, that for me is just like there.
That's what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Astral
and also,
original.
I feel quite
intensive face
nostalgic
and body
about
moisturiser.
that. I think that was the first product, like...
How could I resist?
I can't believe you just did that.
Don't breathe in at the wrong time. Next product. I've talked about this so many times. Do you know what? Mine's broken and run out. I don't have it anymore. It's fine. I used it to the very last
Yeah, I
drop.
bought that because you said to buy it.
This is, so earlier on you saw Joe's HD Illuminating Finishing Loose Powder for on the go Beauty Pie 1 Powder Wonder. There's nothing like it. It's really reasonably priced. It's super cheap. She's got some of her bronzer on it. But essentially what it is it's a pressed HD soft focus. I gave this to my dentist, Uchenna. She's English, obviously, but I think both her parents are from Nigeria. She can use it. You would never in a million years...
What she put on her teeth?
...think that... She has got the whitest teeth. But honestly, you would never think that somebody of Nigerian descent could use that. Completely translucent on her skin as well. It's absolutely the best powder for on the go.
Do you know what I use it for?
God,
why I bought it?
Bite. Look at that.
Is that what it is?
It's a mosquito bite. Yeah, I hardly ever get spots. I opened the back door on that hot day and it came in.
Are they out already?
Yeah. Or maybe they're just for me. Hay fever and mosquitoes, thanks.
I bought it because I have blending.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can blend with any.
I know, but this one is particularly good. I mean, I would
But you
use a
could blend
brush.
with that. You could blend with the loose powder as well.
I know, but I just like...
I love that eyeshadow. I'm so
I know,
stealing
it's
that
nice,
eyeshadow
isn't it?
off you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Places to go shopping. Online, go to the Inky List, the Ordinary. That's from Boots and Superdrug,
Love
the Neutrogena. That's Beauty Pie, obviously. And then we've got Sainsbury's, Boots own brand. Simple, you can get from any supermarket.
Yeah.
OLAY from most supermarkets and most food stores.
Yeah.
Astral, where did you get your Astral from?
I got it from Wilko as well.
So then Wilko and Primark. I suspect that the OLAY from, when I do the research on this, the OLAY at Wilko probably is a special offer just from Wilko. But I'll put the link into Wilko if they sell it online. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Next week, beauty products under £10. Woohoo! We're really going to throw the
Baby out in the bathwater?
No, we're really going to
Go into town?
Yeah, we're really going to go to town next week. I knew I'd get it there in the end.
Double our investment.
Double our investment. We're going to double down and go beautiful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Bye.